Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This will happen in your house tonight. Archangel is trying to alert you for by begging you for just 2 minutes. Open immediately. Archangel Michael says, a force unlike any other is about to enter your space tonight. What occurs in the silence of the dark hours will not be a coincidence, and it will not be something you should ignore. The heavens have spoken, and this message is reaching you before the clock strikes too late. The air around you has begun to shift, and whether you feel it or not, something is moving within your home. A presence is forming, invisible to the naked eye but powerful enough to shift destiny. This isn't a threat, but it is an urgent alert that must be heard with your full heart. For days now, signs have appeared. Objects misplacing themselves, dreams that leave behind emotional echoes, a cold breeze where none should be. These are not normal. Tonight, those signs will become real, and Archangel Michael is begging for just 2 minutes of your soul's attention before it begins. If you felt restless, uneasy, or like someone is trying to contact you when no one is around, it's because the angelic world is pressing in. The walls of your home are no longer just barriers, they are doorways, and one of those doors is opening tonight. Type amen to get blessing 333. This isn't an ordinary night. The energy rising within your space is tied to something deeply personal, something from your past trying to make its way forward. Something that was once locked away in silence is about to make noise loud enough for the universe to hear. Archangel Michael says, though this message may feel overwhelming, it comes not to scare but to protect. What's about to unfold is part of your awakening. Your next spiritual step is being presented to you, but only if you are open to receiving it. Do not dismiss this as coincidence, for those who did before were never the same again. You may notice flickers of light in corners, sudden static from devices, or even a faint knock on your bedroom wall. Pay close attention. The supernatural event tied to your destiny is using tonight to find its entry point into your life. You are being selected, not punished, not cursed, but chosen. And this selection is divine. The message must reach you before midnight, because after that, the veil will drop and everything will begin. Type amen to get blessing 444. You were guided to read this not out of chance, but because the celestial timeline aligned to ensure you received it. There are no mistakes in divine timing, only assignments delivered right before the breakthrough. You are at the center of one such assignment. The house you live in holds spiritual echoes from the past. A memory, one not your own, still lingers at its foundation, and tonight, that memory will awaken. It's not something evil, but it demands to be witnessed, and only someone with your heart can interpret it. You might hear your name called in a soft whisper. If it happens, don't respond with fear. Respond with stillness, because fear feeds the wrong energies, and this one only needs to be seen, not feared. This entity arriving is not a stranger to your bloodline. It's known you far longer than you've known yourself. It has waited in silence for the perfect moment to approach, and that moment is tonight. Type amen to get blessing 555. There is an object in your house that holds the key. Maybe it's an old photograph, a journal, a ring, or a broken mirror you never paid attention to. That object is about to reveal why it's always remained. The silence will be louder than ever before. Listen not with your ears, but with your energy. You will feel it the moment it enters the room, the shift in temperature, the pressure on your skin, the pull in your chest. You might feel a sudden emotion rise inside you, tears, joy, anxiety. That's not random. is the energy trying to align with yours, trying to reveal something long buried in time. Archangel Michael says, protection is already being wrapped around your space, but awareness is what activates it. You must not sleep through this night unaware, or you will miss what is being offered and what is being cleared. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Tonight is a crossing. For too long, someone in your ancestry left something undone. And now, the task has passed to you, not to punish you, but to restore what was broken in your lineage. There are secrets not written in books, but etched into your soul's memory. And when the clock passes a certain hour tonight, those memories will begin to leak through. Some of them may feel familiar, though you've never lived them. That's your blood speaking. The spirit entering is not here to haunt, but to finish. It wants peace, and for that to happen, it must deliver a message only you will understand. That message will come through dreams, visions, or even a physical sign. You may see a name, an old place, or feel a tug to look somewhere specific in your room. When that happens, don't hesitate. It's the divine moment you were warned about. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Comment below if this resonates. Your confirmation seals the energy. Your home will glow tonight, even if the lights are off. A spiritual fire is about to burn within it, not to harm, but to cleanse. Every inch of your space will become a stage for the celestial to perform their task. Stay awake or set an alarm. Do not let sleep steal this visitation. You can sleep any other night, but tonight, you must stay spiritually aware. If you feel tired suddenly or foggy, it's not random. Forces may try to keep you from witnessing, but you have been given the strength to resist that push through it. Archangel Michael says, you are stronger than you believe. And because of your strength, this moment was assigned to you. Only you can carry the revelation forward. Type Amen to get blessing 999. A letter may be shown in your mind. Read it. Even if you only see fragments, those fragments contain divine instructions. Someone you lost may visit through dream, voice, or symbolic appearance. They come not to say goodbye, but to explain something they never could in life. This is your final chance to understand what you always felt was incomplete. Tonight, the heaviness in the air is sacred. It is the weight of angels walking through your living room, preparing a space for communication. If something breaks, falls, or flickers, don't panic. That's confirmation the realms have merged for a moment, and your house is a portal of transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. There's an energy in your kitchen, particularly around water. Water is a conductor. Watch it closely. It may ripple when there's no breeze. It's not science, it's spirit. The spiritual visitor may only stay for a few minutes, but within that time, it will pass on decades worth of clarity. You must be ready to receive. Don't speak during the visit unless you're called to. Let silence do the communication. Your spirit will know what to say even if your mouth remains shut. Some may feel chills while reading this. That's not random, it's a signal. The connection has already started, and your body is sinking to divine energy. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. The scent in your home may change suddenly, something nostalgic, something you haven't smelled in years. That is not air, it's memory. The presence brings not just energy, but fragments of time to remind you of something forgotten. There may be pressure on your chest while lying down, not pain, but presence. That means the angel is near. You don't need to fear it, simply their way of anchoring into your space without overwhelming you. If you find yourself waking between 2:00 and 4:00 a.m., that's the divine hour. That is when the thin line between spirit and flesh opens, and what was invisible becomes real. Tonight, when you rise, know you're not rising alone. Archangel Michael says, you are being given something rare, a divine warning and invitation in one. He is begging for just these 2 minutes, because what you do next determines what happens for months to come. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. Someone in your family lineage tried to block this visitation before. They feared what would be exposed. But you are ready. You are the one chosen to handle the truth. An old mirror, a closet, where even a hallway may feel colder than the rest of the house. That's because that space is being used as a channel. It's not haunted, it's honored. If your pet behaves strangely, staring, barking, hiding, they sense what's arriving. Animals feel the unseen far before humans do. Trust their instincts, they are acting as divine guards. You may be drawn to light a candle. If you do it with intention. That light isn't just flame, it's a signal to the spiritual realm that you're ready. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. There are voices that will speak inside you, not outside. That's how divine downloads arrive. If a phrase repeats in your mind tonight, write it down. It's not your thought. It's a message. Some of you will be given numbers, coordinates, names, or images. They may not make sense immediately, but soon they will link to a future event. Your job is to record them and wait. This house of yours, the one you walk through every day without thought, has a sacred footprint. Something happened here generations ago that created a spiritual contract. You are being called to fulfill it. What enters tonight will bring balance, not chaos. If you allow it, your house will never feel the same again, and that's a good thing. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Comment below if you're already sensing the shift. Someone from your dreams will appear in your reality soon. But first, their energy must visit your home. Tonight is that visitation. Do not dismiss it as fantasy. An image will flash in your mind of a person you haven't thought of in years. They are connected to this event. Their spirit or memory is being brought to you because their truth affects your journey. Archangel Michael says, no matter what noises you hear, what chills you feel, or what emotions rise, do not be afraid. His wings are over your house. You are safe. There will be no accident tonight. Only divine scheduling. This was written long before you were born. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The Archangel will leave a sign by morning. For some, it may be a feather, a coin, or a new light in your eyes. Look for it. It's confirmation that the visit occurred. You are being activated to a higher spiritual frequency. This visit is the unlocking. After tonight, you will feel different. Lighter, calmer, more in tune with what's around you. If you receive a sudden urge to cry, let it happen. That's release. That's how energy purifies the soul and clears the channel for divine information. Do not tell everyone about this. Some will laugh. Others will dismiss. But those who believe will witness blessings unfold that others only dream about. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Something within the four walls of your house has been blocking your flow. Tonight, That blockage is being lifted. It may be painful to face, but it's going to free your future. You may see symbols, triangles, circles, keys. They are not decoration. They are messages. Each one carries a vibration that will help you unlock deeper understanding. You are the portal. Your body is the antenna. And this moment was written for your soul to receive and remember. This is not about religion. It's about energy. It's about divine communication that doesn't need human language to be understood. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919 tonight will pass quickly, but what you receive from it will last lifetimes. You are clearing karma not just for yourself, but for all those who came before you. Some of you will hear music when none is played. That music is not random, it's frequency alignment. The spiritual realm speaks through sound when words fall short. You may see shadows, but don't fear them. These aren't dark forces. They are guides walking through your space to realign you with your highest timeline. Archangel Michael says, the reason this message reached you now is because you are finally open. Before, you were protected but unaware. Now, you are both aware and ready. Type Amen to get blessing. 2020. The fire of this visitation will burn away the hidden energies causing delay. You will feel it in your chest and your back, the release of years of resistance. Dreams tonight will carry codes. Watch them closely. A message will be hidden in a scene, a word, a person's eyes. Write down everything. I'm mourning. You may feel exhausted or bored. Either way, it's confirmation that the energy completed its cycle through you and your space. The angels will leave quietly, but they will have changed everything silently, and only those who believed will know how much. Type Amen to get blessing. 3030. If your lights flicker, don't call an electrician. If your clock resets, don't panic. It's time rewriting itself around you because of what just passed through. A prayer made tonight will echo louder than one made any other time, because the veil is thin and your voice is being magnified to the heavens. Let your fears dissolve now. Let the divine perform its work through you. Tonight, you are a bridge between two realms. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing. 3333. Your house is no longer just a house. It is a temple, a sacred space. What walked in tonight will not leave you empty, it leaves you empowered. You may find that something you lost appears again. That's not magic. That's divine return. What was taken is being returned to you. Be gentle with yourself tomorrow. You just hosted the divine. Your energy field will need a day or two to adjust to the higher frequency. Tonight was never ordinary. It was spiritual surgery. What was cut out cannot hurt you again. Type Amen to get blessing. 4444. Let the night complete itself in peace. Don't talk too much about what you saw. Let the energy settle. Let it become part of your new vibration. Remember, the ones who truly believe will see miracles. The rest will only hear about them. You are the witness now. When you wake up tomorrow, you will feel it. A shift, a peace, a glow. You will know that something came into your life and changed it forever. Archangel Michael says, the visitation is complete. Your house is clear. Your path is blessed. And your soul is now awakened to its deeper mission. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. And now, as the spiritual winds calm and the angelic realm recedes back behind the veil, your home settles into a higher state of energy. You might not see it, but the vibration has changed. Every wall, every corner, and every item inside now holds the imprint of what was released and what was gifted. You are not the same as you were before this night. Something has been stirred within you that cannot be reversed. A part of you has been restored, and the rest of you is being prepared for a divine unfolding. The presence that passed through your home left behind protection layers of divine armor for your spirit. Every step you take from this point on will carry more light. Even your words will begin to create ripple effects you never noticed before. You may catch glimpses of light moving fast in the corners of your eyes. That is not imagination, it is the lingering echo of those who came to assist. Angels often leave behind spiritual traces when their work is completed. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. As you go about your day, you may begin to notice others react to you differently. It's not just you who changed, it's your energy that shifted, and the world around you feels it. Some people may suddenly exit your life, while others you've been waiting for will finally appear. Do not chase anything that leaves after this night. If it departs, it was never meant to stay in your new energy field. Your house has been cleaned spiritually, and so too must your connections align with your divine purpose. Certain noises may continue for the next few days, a knock, a whisper, or a low hum. These are aftershocks, remnants of the visitation. Do not fear them. They will pass, and they will leave you stronger than ever before. You may feel a sudden need to rearrange furniture, clean spaces, or throw away old things. That's your intuition responding to the shift. Follow it. Cleaning physical space also clears spiritual residue. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. You were never alone in this moment. Even if no one else in your house noticed anything, you were surrounded by the divine. Heaven placed its hand on your roof and released a wave of transformation inside. There's someone in your life who will soon confess something to you. It will shock you, but understand, their words are the result of the energetic realignment that happened tonight. They were compelled by divine intervention to speak their truth. You might suddenly find yourself remembering things from childhood that you thought were forgotten. Those memories are rising for a reason. Hidden answers are buried inside them, and tonight's visitation with the key to unsealing them. Archangel Michael says, your house hath been used as a spiritual gateway. What entered and what exited were both perfectly timed. And now, your next chapter has been unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. Someone may call or text you in the next 48 hours with strange timing. That's not random. Your spirit felt the shift too. Pay attention to who reaches out. The space you sleep in is now a sanctuary. You may dream more vividly or feel like you're floating. That's because you're still partially connected to the angelic frequency. It hasn't fully faded yet. If you feel exhausted over the next day, drink water, rest, and reflect. Your body just became a vessel for something eternal. That energy needs time to stabilize in the physical world. Comment if you felt anything while reading this message. Your engagement with it allows the divine current to complete its cycle. You were never meant to read this and forget. You were meant to feel it and activate it. Type Amen to get blessing 9191. You are now marked spiritually. The Archangel's energy is imprinted on your aura. People will notice your glow even if they don't know why. Some doors that were once locked in your life will now begin to open. That's not luck, it's alignment. The energy shift cleared away the blockages that were preventing your favor from reaching you. A hidden enemy may suddenly trip over their own trap. This is because divine interference has stepped into the battlefield of your life. What was meant to harm you will now reveal itself and backfire. Your prayers are moving faster now. The space between your words and their manifestation has shortened. Speak wisely, for your voice now echoes louder in the heavens. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. Something sacred remains in your home, a presence that will linger, not to haunt, but to guide. You may feel like you're being watched, but it's not discomfort, it's protection. You'll be drawn to learn, to research, to discover ancient knowledge. That's the Spirit activating your wisdom. Follow it. What you learn next may lead to the biggest transformation of your life. Even plants, animals, and small children around you will behave differently. They feel the elevation. Everything around you is waking up to your awakened presence. The next 7 days are crucial. Be still. Don't rush. Let the divine continue its work quietly behind the scenes. The result will be more beautiful than anything you could have imagined. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. Let this be your sign. Your house is no longer ordinary. It is holy ground. The event of this night placed a seal of divine purpose over every room. No more fear. No more confusion. What was once unclear will soon be made obvious, and the truths revealed will be undeniable. Be ready for unexpected visitors, sudden gifts, or changes in direction. This is not chaos, it's a divine routing. You are now aligned with your higher purpose, and the universe is adjusting accordingly. Archangel Michael says, what happened tonight will not repeat. It was a once-in-a-lifetime visitation, and you were chosen not just to receive it but to remember it, carry it, and share it when the time comes. Type Amen to get blessing. 2424. Let peace now settle in your home like a soft cloak. The storm is over. The cleansing has passed. What's left behind is clarity, light, and an unshakable calm. Every time you light a candle from now on, its flame will seem brighter. Every prayer you speak will feel deeper. This is because your house is now a home of spiritual resonance. The spiritual atmosphere you host will begin to attract new people, opportunities, and conversations. Watch closely. Divine appointments are now flowing toward you effortlessly. You're entering a new chapter of your life. Tonight, with the final page of the last one, close the old book. A new one just opened on its own. Type Amen to get blessing. 2525.